All right, what it do, man? What it do? This your boy Derek, man. Tuning back in with y'all, man, with the Born Again Believers motherfucking show. So check this out, man. A lot has transpired in the last 3 days, I think, since we last posted. I got my co-host King Khan on the line with us, man. What's good, bruh?
Man, shit, what it is,
Hey,
y'all, what's going down?
ain't nothing. Look like you in another disposed location.
Yeah, man, had to go out to the car, man. I got a little company in the house, so you know what I'm saying. We ain't gonna be fast. We gonna get this shit done, and we gonna be thorough with this bitch.
For sure, for sure,
Yeah,
for sure. That's my man King Khan. Also, we got our guest today, King Lowdown. Woo! My
yeah.
man
What's
King
good? What's good?
Lowdown. Hey, where you at down there in Georgia, man?
Shit, we out here in Stockbridge,
Stockbridge.
out in Atlanta.
Huh? Say you by Atlanta?
Yes, sir.
He-
We're on the outskirts of Atlanta,
Yeah, he next door
on the
to
south
Atlanta.
side.
So yeah, man, we got my man out of GA down there, man. Before we get started, man, you want to tell the folks about yourself a little bit, man? Say what's up, man.
Well, I got my name Lowell, Lowdown, King Lowdown. I got a business. I sell sea moss if anybody interested. Also got a brand, Unlimited Life. You can find both products on divineseamoss90.com.
Mm,
Yes, sir.
And that's
mm.
divineseamoss90.com. And my Instagram, divineseamoss90. And yeah,
Yeah,
tap in.
tap in. Get your strength back up,
Hey,
man.
so King Lowdown, man, what's some of the benefits of CMOS, man, that you can tell the people
I
about,
just
or
said it right there. Get your strength back up, man.
you know what I mean? That's what
Facts.
it is.
Hey,
So yeah,
if
it's
you ain't
good for
if you
the
ain't in
keto.
your twenties no more, and you starting to roll down the hill backwards instead of forward, go on out there in the middle of the damn Atlantic Ocean and get you a handful of sea moss, man.
Fast, fast. And get it back strong.
Get it
So,
together. Get your act together, man. Get your act together. Y'all need to get
So
y'all
how,
act
so
together.
how you supposed to take this? Is it edible or what is this like? What is this?
so like, it's a gel. So, like, you
Okay.
take two of the gel.
A jail.
So,
A
outside
jail.
keeping you strong and shit, it's an immune builder and it boosts your energy. And
Mm.
they
Okay.
got the benefits as well, anti-inflammatory, antioxidants, etc., etc.
Hey,
Uh,
Okay.
hey, you know that thing do too. It
who's
get
that?
it had you anti walking around like you got a weapon on you. Cause that thing had the blood flowing. I'm telling you
Fact,
right now. Yeah, yeah.
fact. Also, shit, while you said that, I also tell people, like, it decloud the brain. So, like, no anxiety, no depression type deal.
Oh,
What we tend to deal with in our culture.
so they can stop selling those sorry ass indicas then and just go get them old glass of sea moss, right? And stick to the
Fact,
sativas. Keep the sativas
fact.
growing,
Gotta
man.
have the sativa. Yes, yes. You gotta
Yeah,
have it. If you
yeah.
want fly, gotta get the sativa.
Sativa,
And you said
man.
that's divineseamoss90.com.
Yes, sir. DivineCMoss90.com.
Hey, man.
Right.
Get your household back.
Right.
Uh, my son good. What you talking about?
I'm talking about everybody out there that needs some sea moss.
Hey, but the sea moss gonna produce some
Hey,
kids.
I'm telling hey,
You what?
it's gonna grow your family.
I got three sea moss babies. I got three customers that don't have babies, bro.
Did they name them after you? Did they name them after you?
I got three.
You a uncle. You a uncle, man.
Yeah, I'm serious.
CMOS
Yo, yo, hold on. Before we go forward, man. Salute to y'all, man.
Salute.
Salute, salute, salute.
Salute. I ran
Yeah.
ran out.
Hey, man. You drinking sea moss right now?
Nah, man. I don't know.
I'm talking about. I'm talking about low. Low down. You
No,
king.
right now.
You drinking sea moss right now?
Yeah, I got some sea moss in my teeth.
Damn. You serious about that shit? Ain't it? What time is it? This nigga drinking sea moss. I thought you supposed to drink sea moss in the morning when you get up. I thought you supposed to drink sea moss in the morning when you get up. You drinking it all day long?
If you drinking whenever, you supposed to have like they say, no more than 4 tablespoons. So you can have 2 tablespoons in the morning, 2 tablespoons at night.
I'm surprised that you able to take time out of your day to do this interview, knowing that you drink sea moss all day long. I'm surprised you ain't got wild felines clawing down your door right now, man. This boy drink. What time is it, man? I know it's got to be about 6 o'clock in the evening, man, over here at Eastern Standard Time, man. This man is drinking sea moss 6 o'clock in the evening all day.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Y'all crazy. So today, man, we came together, man, because we do want to talk some Black Power today, man. We do want to bring up the awareness about Grandmaster J. John Fitzgerald Johnson's recent situation with his court trial and him being resulted in being found guilty and then being taken into custody. Also, just want to let a little steam off about certain things that we notice, you know what I'm saying, that all of you, I'm sure, notice, but rarely voice or act on. And we just going to take that monkey for you right now and throw it on our bike and carry it around for a little bit. So, I know my guy King Khan said he went and did some research on brother Grandmaster J. John Fitzgerald Johnson. And let me hear what you got, bro.
Well, the few bits of information that I got about him, because it's a lot of information that you can find publicly online if you do your Google searches and research him. And that's Grandmaster J. So it's a lot of information that you find out about. He's an upstanding gentleman. Like his path of corrections that he's trying to have for the African American people, as far as reparations, as far as our own sense of government, trying to get us armed and well trained, educated in our law system, and basically trying to break us off from the tyranny that, you know, white civilization has put us in. I really give a big salute to him for what he's trying to do. And the information that you guys can find, like I said, is publicly known, but I guess it's not going to be widely broadcast because of what his mission is. But I believe every black person should go take a look at him. Just as much as you know about Elijah Muhammad, as much as you know about Malcolm X, as much as you know about Martin Luther King, for our present time issues and our present time dilemmas, it would be a great success for you to go take some time and go get some information on what he's trying to do, because for him to be going through this is only an example for us as a people that we're on the right track to freedom, but they're not going to let us just walk out the building.
Not even if we play by the rules.
Yeah.
Be clear on that one. And we talking about a man that's right now that's like between the ages of 60 and 62 years old.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's in wonderful condition, but he still is an aged man that has put a lot of miles on his body.
Yeah.
And he didn't, if y'all don't know who this man is, if y'all ain't Googled by now, this man is the head of the largest black militia around the world, called the NFAC, the Not Fucking Around Coalition.
Yeah.
Google that shit. Back in 2020, you probably heard of them when they marched up on Stone Mountain over some threats by the Klans that they was going to get up and start killing some black folks at a certain time of the day. Where they was like, well, shit, y'all going to do that? They going to start chopping down some white folks, you know, the hour, the next minute over or something like that, you know what I'm saying? So they got together and they got on down. After that, there was a few times that they ended up going through Louisville. We talking like 3,000 to 5,000 black people armed legally.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And all black, angry, pissed the fuck off. You know, because at that time, you had police brutality at a great height where they was killing us, crazy.
Tensions were high.
Yeah, you had all of those cities on fire from those protests going on all over the country. Um, you had a host of just negativity happening, even with them hanging us and then rerouting the shit to say that they were committed suicide that way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shit hanging us from trees and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on,
Right.
bro. You know, and a host of other evil ass shit.
Nothing new under the sun. Nothing new under the sun. They didn't do anything original, but
At
they're
all.
still on,
But
on,
you
the same,
know,
on the same beaten path. Yeah.
this man been active since like the 80s. You know what I'm saying? And he's a veteran. Shout out to him. I'm a veteran. You know what I'm saying?
Salute.
King Lowdown is a veteran. You know what I'm saying? King Khan came up around nothing but veterans. You know what I'm saying?
But
So
goddamn better.
honorary to that. Honorary. The man been at it for a while. You know what I'm saying? What made him stand out the most was when he decided to post up in front of the killers' homes of Ahmaud Arbery. He posted up fully armed. Georgia is an open carry state. Right?
Dang.
And then what?
He pulled up in a vest. He had a couple fellas with him, you know what I'm saying, that was down for it. They were strapped up to the T. They blocked off the whole road. He stood in front of the house. We would have never known about that killing had he not made that move. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, like-minded individuals figured out how to find him, get in touch with him or somebody close to him so that they could be a part of his vision, what he had planned, as far as showing people how to protect themselves, directing you in the direction of knowledge, because knowledge is key as far as knowing who you are, knowing your past, and more so knowing the Most High over all of that solely. He's the type of man that's stern, that play no games. He is about his business. He's very private, but he also has a sense of humor. He's a dope person, you know what I'm saying? He's a human, you know what I'm saying? He is the reason also that something had to happen about that Breonna Taylor shooting. You know, he marched these brothers and sisters up through there armed twice, I believe, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, have had conversations with high officials like the governors of the states, the district attorney, you know what I'm saying? Carry on, you know what I'm saying, up the ladder. He followed all laws and legalities, you know what I'm saying? Like, he had permissions from the cities where they entered, you know what I'm saying? And there was a code that everybody as a carrier out here knows that there's no round in the weapon, you know what I'm saying? And that you don't up your weapon unless somebody up a weapon at you. And if you up that motherfucker, don't shoot them, kill them. I believe he sparked something. He showed that there are more people out here that feel the same way, that's fed up. I think that it was healthy for that summer, but I think that it was short-lived due to a lot of psychotic issues that we have as black people. I watched black people tear each other down. I saw people that wanted to be him in his position, in his light, the man. I saw them betray, I saw them befriend, I saw them backstab, I saw a whole bunch of stuff from a distance, you know what I'm saying, just looking. And we have a bad habit of destroying ourselves once we build something. Sometimes the enemy, the oppressor, don't even have to come in and tear down, and we'll do it our dang self.
Willie Lynch said it best, brother. That was a program that was set to last generations upon generations upon generations. That wasn't a program that was only supposed to last during slavery, and it didn't. It worked well, and as I've been informed to educate myself through the teachings, like y'all know, like I'm saying, through the teachings of what we try to put out, It's through reading on arts of war. It's through reading on laws of power. It's understanding what place we have gotten ourselves stuck in and how far ahead of preparation they were in keeping us under. It's not a black person's fault at this point in time for how they think. It's going to be our fault for how we react and continue to act. It's not, and a lot of people always want to say, you know, and this is a black thought, and I'm finding it more efficient, and I'm finding it more used frequently. That we don't have to, you know, we wasn't a part of slavery, and that thought that we have got to this point is an exact result of their programming work.
Yeah, they focusing on the physical.
Now we're starting to believe that it don't matter no more. And then before you know it, it doesn't matter. We're almost at the point in our generations where two more generations, in my math, if I believe, will say it didn't happen. And that's what they're going for, just like in Germany, where they are having a lot of Germans tear down all the swastikas, they tear down all the German Revolution because they want to erase
history
that it happened. And I understand, and you know what I mean, and the ideas of what we're going against. Like I said, what we're dealing with is a group of people who have had power for a very long time. And right now, they're at the point where their own people, they have a generation of kids who come after them that don't believe the same shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sitting there not gonna knock every Caucasian and say, but I'm gonna knock every Caucasian and say, it's not your fault, just like it is that you're tied to this shit, and it's not our fault that we're tied to this shit.
Hey, man. It's their motherfucking fault, bro.
No. What I'm saying, listen. I said the newer generation of kids, it's not their fault that their history is tied to that.
Bruh, it's their fault that they still existing.
God, so was they supposed to go murk themselves?
Man, we supposed to get our lick back by now.
Like you said, King Kong, that some of them don't believe the same thing that their parents believe.
Of course.
That's why I believe they slowly dying off, or they dying off now. And
right.
It's time for us to step in our reign.
Yeah. Yes, most definitely.
To get our mind back.
To rearrange. He got to get rid of that generation.
It's gone. You know what I'm saying? It's gone for us to grow ours. You know what I'm saying? For us, our generation to grow in order for our babies to grow in the right way.
Okay.
You know? Right, man.
All right, so I'm gonna start off with a couple of questions just to get the shit rocking. Let's get it cooking. Let's get it cooking right. I'm gonna start out with this King Lowdown. I'm gonna start this question. What do you think is one of the biggest steps that would be necessary for black people to separate from the tyranny that we see as the white control? Like, what do you think will be one of the biggest steps that we can take right now as every person in America as being black? Not just a big step, because we can name big steps, but what's a small step that we can take individually to start separating towards the separation and us rebuilding our nation and our culture?
I'm gonna say, honestly, looking in the mirror and having integrity and real with yourself. Because once we are real with ourselves, from the good to the bad to the ugly, that's when we start accepting accountability.
Right.
From accountability, that's when we go get responsibilities, and we build on responsibility. So integrity.
So do you think you could be a little bit more specific? Because can you be a little bit more specific on how we will hold ourselves accountable? Like, say a couple of the actions so that people are very clear, because niggas like to be, I ain't hear them say it, but
they heard with their ugly ass. They heard.
What do we need to hold accountable? Like, what do we need to
be blunt, be fully blunt?
So as much as we have faith in quote unquote religions, we should have that same faith in ourselves. So if we have that same faith as we do in religion, that's what's gonna make us be accountable and be responsible have integrity.
You know, you know what?
Easy to take the wheel. You know what I'm saying? Or the devil did this. Nah, motherfucker, you did that.
You
know
know,
what I'm saying? The good, the bad, the ugly. You did that. You just gotta understand how you got to that point.
Right.
Even with things I've been through, you know what I'm saying? I had to figure things out. It's definitely shit. It's definitely a journey. I'm gonna say that. It ain't no overnight shit.
You know what I feel like? I feel like whoever they worship, right?
Mm.
Whatever book that y'all read out of for confirmation, right? I feel like every one of y'all, whomever book y'all got that y'all call y'all God, y'all most high God, I think y'all need to read that book from front to rear, because in all actuality, it's the same story all the way around the table. It's just different names and characters.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can discipline yourself enough to do that front to rear and get that in you, that's a start towards your awakening right there, to find other things elsewhere that leads more towards what you may be touched to gather. I think that's a good way to say it.
So what we try to gather in, and basically you guys are both on agreement, is you guys are both agreeing on saying that religion is a really big part.
How about we just throw religion out the way, because religion ain't nothing but organization and division. You know what I'm saying? It's colonialism programmed in us to believe that if you fuck up in this circle, you're going to hell.
So, and on top of that, it's a scare tactic, and also it's like any other book. It's a guide. It's instruction. Basically, go leave earth. That's what the Bible.
Yeah, Bible means basic instruction.
But see, what people don't get, like, outside of this physical, there's a spiritual, and that book, yes, physically it's pretty jacked up. You know what I'm saying? But spiritually, there are some things you're going to experience as you venture through trying to get to the end of that book, that only you going to be able to communicate with someone else that has taken that same journey to relay information and try to learn from or get some type of clarity on some things. You know what I'm saying? People is going to remain asleep until they take that leap, I feel like. You know, like me, I was raised up a Christian. You know what I'm saying? I was raised up in a United Methodist Church, as a matter of fact, in the heart of South Memphis. And I was strict on my beliefs, you know what I'm saying? But I've always been a thinker, and I always been a little different from people around me as well too. Never was popular, you know what I'm saying? But I was always known to be reliable or cool, you know what I'm saying? Or the girls would say, "Oh, he's sweet," whatever, you know. I was a gentleman then when I was young. I ain't that. But you know, man, I feel like, to backtrack, we need a place where we need a place where secretly all of us can gather. And I think what the most is, people don't want to be looked down at. I think everybody need to be heard. And I know that seems like an eternity of voices that will want to be heard, you know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, we live in a time where everybody want to be a part of something. In order for somebody to be a part of something, they got to feel like they're a part of that something, you know what I'm saying? And they need to be heard. They need to be able to exercise their voice. I don't know how we could ever get in touch with so many black people and secretly pass a location around without the other side getting our business and knowing of it, anything. And we was able to get together and let those voices be heard however long it may have taken in a day's time, right? And then somehow, some way, find a way to bond, find a way to build in that time that we have left with each other. And then from there, that could be the spark of some sort of a structure, some sort of a belief plan, you know what I'm saying? It's going to take some wise men to sit down together and put their heads.
We sitting down right now.
Yeah, but
We sitting down right now, and that's why I asked. And I know, and I understand what, and that's why I asked. And you bring up a great point. You bring up a great point in saying that we need our own, and we have to be able to have our people come together to have congregation, as you should say. I would say congregation amongst ourselves, and not have the enemy get any
intel on it.
of
Any
the information
intel.
that we have. But the thing is, what I want to know is what we have to have a plan. First of all, I believe that you said we got to get us all together, but we all got to feel welcome. See, now, and that's the reason I love being in this conversation, love being in this group, is because I get to speak for the other people who feel scared, who feel unwelcome, who feel like, nigga, I don't know. Like it's a whole different. There's a whole group of other motherfuckers who have the same skin and color of us that hear what you saying. It's like, yeah, you're right. But then it's like, but what do I do? And that's why we break it down and we get to a way of saying that this is the education that we're trying to lend out. And the one thing that you guys are saying, you agreeing to, and the first step is you can't not motherfucker, let me say that different. You can't hold your religion to be true, to be the infinite and the definite reason why you do something.
Yeah.
It can't be the reason why you're hindered. It can't be the reason why you move. It can't be the reason why you are. It cannot be the sole reason. Religion is a basic instruction. It is something that we all can collectively put together, and that we have over the course of thousands of years. We've all come to the same information, and we come back with several books that sound damn near the same. So we have a course. Yeah, we have a course of an idea. Like, we got a general idea.
You know what niggas need to get in touch with? Niggas need to get in touch with the spirit.
Facts. And that's actually in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be real.
Yeah. The niggas need to get in touch with the spirit, bro.
I haven't been in church in a long time. I'm more spiritual than religion. But Red Ike will break down the Bible. He will feed you the stuff that we need, which is the spirit.
But see, if you take that journey to read that information yourself, whether it be that, the Quran, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? If you take the energy to read that, there's a spiritual side of things that's gonna touch on you, that's gonna bless you, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna enhance you along the way, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna find yourself damn near walking hand in hand with what you intaking over time.
I could add on that, and this is for a lot of the listeners who are listening and saying, you know what I mean, I'm very spiritual, I'm very religious. Either way, throughout the situations, I could give you an example to my own quarrel with the situation of being religious and being sensible. It's kind of hard to have common sense and be religious at the same time. Because at the end of the day, you're going to go back and forth between, now listen, dog, I know what common sense is, and I know what religion is.
That's the battle of the flesh.
And it's the battle of the flesh. But then right now, we have to come together as a people, and let's not think that religion is not going to get us all through this. We have to have plans on our own, and that's why we're having these conversations now.
We waiting on us.
Yeah, we're waiting on us.
We waiting on us. As soon as everybody can, I don't know what extreme it's gonna take, but as soon as everybody can come to a point where they can look at you and be like, "That's my brother, that's my sister," and if you see anything that look out of line going on to your brother or sister, you finna stop and go get in there and get that over with. Man, once we can get back to that, then we can move on to some other things, man.
So to add on that, to begin is to read that Willie Lynch letter.
First off,
very much so.
For the viewers, if y'all haven't read that, y'all should.
Very much so.
Yeah, well, you know who need to read that more than you, man? Your woman. Your woman need to read that.
Facts.
Not only do she need to read that, Not
That's
only
very
do
good
she need to read that, but if she embrace wisdom, she need to apply that.
Facts. Facts.
Yeah.
Cause they gonna take the weaker of the vessel, and that's the woman.
And she, the first one.
And facts, and it's easier to get them while they lock us up and kill us.
Cause that thing is all about being safe.
Yeah, the practices of all information, man. Most of the times, it teaches men and women to be more included in the family morals. All the religions wrapped around family morals, good love. All the religions are wrapped around this stuff, and at the end of the day, believing it or not, if you follow some type of structure, you're less likely to be out in the bullshit that's going on, bro.
Hey, nigga.
Like it's
Facts.
You better not be a black man with a wife and children in that house and y'all living good.
Dog, get y'all life right.
You bet not.
You better not be a black man living good with a wife and children.
Over here trying to prosper and shit.
Oh yeah, trying to prosper and shit.
You thought this was?
Yeah, you thought you was one of us, didn't you?
You crazy?
Hey, you finna get harassed. HOA about to get called on you. Hey,
Come on.
let me tell you about my dog, man. I ain't gonna call his name out, but when he get on the show, I'm gonna remind him. This man lived in a HOA. Nah, look, they looking at me crazy, man, because when I came down here, I said, man, I don't want to deal with no HOA. That ain't nothing but some prejudice shit. They don't want you living up in there. They gonna fuck with you, try to charge, and then vote your ass out of the community. So, man, look, they looking at me like, it ain't like that. No, it's not. My niggas is staying up in the damn HOA community right around all these motherfuckers that don't look like him, all right? This man got charged $150, bruh, because a blade of grass was touching his tire.
Yes, Lord.
What you mean, yes, Lord?
Yes, Lord.
They know how to get that guap, don't they? They know how to use it.
Only deserves the yes, Lord.
Golly, bro. That's that legal bullshit, ain't it,
Yeah,
man?
like, yes, Lord. On their ass.
On their ass, bro. On their ass. How you walking by just looking for something? A blade of grass, my G?
You could have plucked that for me at least.
Man, you could have stomped that. It would have been right back over in the yard.
I got a further. Let me keep it rolling, man. We're gonna keep the show rolling. I'm gonna move to, we're gonna move to Tukey on this one. We're gonna run it down. What do you think is the Caucasian male's biggest fear on our progression?
Regression.
Their regression, like they're coming under.
Yeah.
So you believe that?
And fear of payback being returned upon them.
I would definitely be afraid listening to your podcast. Yeah, fuck right. Yeah, I would. I'd be a little. I'd be a little.
You shouldn't be afraid. You should.
I'd be a little worried.
You shouldn't be afraid. You know what you should be?
What?
You should be motherfucker repenting.
You should be repenting.
Accountability.
Yeah.
God damn, I got 2 killers on the line.
You should be repenting.
Human beings, it'll be all right.
Yeah. So whomever you pray to, you should be repenting. You should be repenting for your ancestors, because guess what? They blood still live on through you, through your children. When in all actuality, for such a great crime that you have committed, your whole entire being should have been erased.
Right. So you believe that all white people should have been killed for the slavery massacre?
If there was the magic sandal in the sky that was going to come down and hold somebody accountable, then yes.
First of all, I'm going to give you 2 points for that magic sandal in the sky. I'm going to give you that. You get 2 points for the magic sandal in the sky.
I'm just saying, yo. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? I was just saying, man. You know what I'm saying?
Ah!
Y'all, hey, they waiting on the best set of toenails ever to come through the sky, bro, through the cloud. Y'all gonna be shocked when y'all see what they really look like that y'all expected to come here.
Lord Jesus.
Yeah. What you gonna do when you find out they look like you?
Lord Jesus.
Yeah, except you
All right,
can't.
Kate,
Except
slow
you
down.
can't bear the sight of them because they too damn bright. And y'all down, hey, y'all down here. Look, y'all down here. Look, y'all gonna be like this. See the light in my face? This is how y'all gonna be. And y'all down here on Earth talking about some y'all the light. Bitch, please. Bitch, please. Bruh, you about wise as a parasite can get. You about you about wise as a two-legged rodent can get. You hear me? You hear me? You hear me? Let me tell you something. Y'all niggas really think y'all smart. Y'all smart as the ceiling that's set over your head. You know what I'm saying? Dig this. There is a ceiling, bruh. I'm gonna tell you the difference in ceilings, right? Niggas, po white trash, motherfucking, hold on, man, hold on. This ain't no prejudice shit. This the level they off. You hear me? You hear me? This the level they off. Hold on. Hold on. So you got niggas, po white trash, Mexicans and shit. You know what I'm saying, on one level. Then you got middle class niggas, cause you still a nigga. Middle class niggas, you know what I'm saying. Some middle class Caucasians, and you got some, you know, Hispanics up there, some Mexicans, and some Latins, some Puerto Ricans. I don't think the Puerto Ricans ever was at the bottom.
You can't put a Puerto Rican at the bottom when Spain was the first drop of slavery, a slave ship.
But them niggas ain't Spanish.
Puerto Ricans are the result of the invasion of Spain.
No, you want to know what they are? You want to know what they are? They are of the 12 tribes of Israel, but they are the result of that Spaniard white man fucking their asses over and over and skeeting in them until they done lost their appearance, until they done lost their motherfucking tongue, their religion, and everything. And you know what's fucked up? If you go back 2 or 3 generations in their family tree, them motherfuckers darker than you.
So we giving Puerto Ricans.
Hey, and you know what else is crazy? All of them. Hey, I'm just gonna say all the way across the table, the whole Latin community, the whole Hispanic community, they all know they niggas. But they claim they claim they
Cuba, baby. I'm from Cuba.
Bruh.
No, Cuba, no.
Yeah.
I've been in Cuba.
Yeah. You named after your supreme master. You named after your supreme master.
For real.
You heard me? You claiming the race, which you call a race, which ain't a race because you a nigga. But you call this race, which is named after your supreme master. Well, that's what you embrace.
Hey, papi. Okay.
All of
Think
them.
it's cool.
Nah, man.
Another
Niggas need to
Pueblo?
wake the fuck up, man. Hey, man.
I'm in the morning.
Niggas need to wake the fuck up, man.
Williams.
Hey, before we dived into this world, this existence that we living in, before this shit, man, we ruled the earth.
Facts.
The earth was melanated. You know how they say in the church, man, and in the Bible, that the devil don't even have a home. He don't even have a key to his own home. My nigga, the devil don't have a home, bruh. Y'all better hear what I'm saying.
I heard what you're saying.
The devil don't have a home, bruh.
No man.
Listen, you hear in the word and you hear in the church, The devil roams back and forth like a lion seeking whom he can destroy. How do you identify him? He steals, kills, and destroys. Y'all better wake the fuck up. But we gotta go back to Africa. Bitch, go home.
To where?
Go back home.
There we go. There we go. Come on.
We gotta look at the also we gotta look at the Pangea map when everything was put together versus when the tectonic plate split.
Man.
So the Pangea map gonna show you that the African is the original black man.
Man. What if I told you, bruh? What if I told you, bruh? From here, you can walk all the way to Africa on land without touching water.
Pangea.
What if I told you, bruh, that this little thing that you see on the map of the United States, well, South America, North America, Europe, China, Australia, you know, all them shits on the globe you see, right? What if that's just a little bitty small circle of what the earth really looks like, bruh? What if all of this is Atlantis? And then there's a point where you get to where there's a point where you get to where there's an ice wall and you can't go no further past that because that's where the military is guarding that shit. Try to go to Antarctica in a boat. Try. Try to go to the North Pole.
That's what they say super Earth is.
Ain't no super Earth, bro. It's called inner Earth, called Asgard. And if I'm not mistaken, from my reading, the home of Allah.
The North Pole?
Huh?
You said the North Pole?
No. I said inner Earth.
Oh, the inner Earth.
Asgard. Oh, niggas gonna have to go do some studying now.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Oh yeah, it's a whole bunch of other shit going on. Let me tell you something, man. That ocean and all that sea and all that shit that you were able to see, right? That Gulf of Mexico, right? That's the water that didn't have no place to go to suck back into the earth after the flood. There's many things deep down beneath that water where water used to didn't exist. Like I'm talking about civilizations, cities, countries, you know what I'm saying? Pyramids all over the earth beneath that water. Man, you had no clue, bro. This just a resettlement, a new civilization level. You know what I'm saying, that we living on right here. It's things down there that they can't access because that water was never able to dry up to go anywhere from the deluge.
So going back to what you said about Atlantis.
Yeah.
Atlantis ain't underwater then.
I mean, it is underwater, but it's still on the surface too.
That's good.
Remember?
Yeah.
Remember, things used to be bigger once upon a time, including man.
Mm-hmm.
Trees used to be extremely massive. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think the earth was built for. Just like if you put a fish in a motherfucking tank, it ain't gonna get no bigger than what the tank will allow it to be. But if you put the fish in a motherfucking pond, it'll grow big as that motherfucker can live.
That's real. That's real. So to add on to that, you know what I'm saying, that's similar to how some of us are that are impoverished areas. You know what I'm saying? With us being in impoverished areas, we whatever we see in this impoverished area, that's all we believe. We don't believe nothing else outside of that.
But we the most creative beings on earth. We have created everything. So that impoverished area, just living in that impoverished area alone, we have made miracles in those areas alone, just surviving in it alone. You know what I'm saying? So that ain't no motherfucking excuse. The excuse is
I just said that so we are able to get out and get exposed to other things. You know what I'm saying?
teamwork make the dream work.
Facts.
Teamwork make the dream work. Where we fall off at, everybody got to be in agreement, like you say, a SOP. There got to be some type of a structure that people respect. You know what I'm saying? A level of structure or even a level of positioning for certain people that the people will actually respect and hold on to. You know what I'm saying? So we lack that. We got too many bright minds. You know what I'm saying?
Order.
We got too many bright minds, and then on top of that, I come from Memphis, Tennessee, right? He come from Bridgeport, Connecticut, right? He was raised completely different from me in accordance to how his environment is. You know what I'm saying? His education might have been given to him differently than what I was given down south. You know what I'm saying? However the system has it set up in a little cobweb or whatever, of however this region is to produce certain people for certain tasks to keep the country running strong, or you know, down south they need to be more industrial workers, down south more hands-on in the field, country, land motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? That type of shit, nigga. If we can take that sense that we have and figure out how to mesh them senses together instead of I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man, nigga, we the man. We all right. You see what I'm saying? We are all correct. Put that shit together and pick a voice that you respect to speak for everybody.
Facts.
And back him in that, but through action. And when you select who that person is, protect that nigga. Because the way the system that we are bred into, born into, is set up, as soon as you oppose what's set, your days are numbered, whether it's through your freedom or through your living.
That's real.
Even if you play by the rules will be.
Part of a unity amongst men.
But see, we can bend those rules without spending power, because that's who the powers that be God is. Paper. That money, that moolah, you heard me? So, if we the spending power of the nation, right, why can't we come together and put money together to make things move how we want it to move? That's all they want, is some money. Let's put our money together and pay these bitches off and get our way.
Yeah, so are we trying to say we got to pay for our freedom again?
Basically. Basically.
No.
And guess what? They ain't even gonna do it. They ain't gonna give it to us that like that. They may try to reservation us like they did the Native Americans and still put a casino around us and still drain money out of it.
No, it ain't no buying nothing for real. If you gonna buy something, go buy something that's gonna appreciate.
Man, real talk, we need our lick back. Y'all, hey, when I say y'all, I ain't talking about y'all, man. I ain't talking about y'all, King Khan and, you know, King Lowdown. I'm talking about y'all. When I say y'all, I'm talking about y'all niggas, man. Y'all keep dodging this motherfucking shit, man. Y'all niggas pussy. Man,
no, that's real, though.
Niggas keep dodging this shit. Y'all done tried everything up under the sun except for one thing. And anywhere in history, whether it be biblical or whether it be historic in times of kings and queens or presidents and nations, you know what I'm saying? Whenever we done got on that side of the fence where it's up, we have always came out on top. Except when we got snatched up, we got sent out like watchdogs and ninjas to go do the dirty work and come back home to master and still get treated like an animal. Man, why can't we just...
sorry, go ahead.
No, you Gucci. I just
So,
needed
so,
to throw that bug out there. You know,
so,
niggas keep
so speaking
dodging.
about that,
Niggas keep dodging the inevitable. You know, like stop making it inevitable. This shit is inevitable, my nigga. Like nigga, stop being a bitch, man. Stop being a pussy. You being a pussy, man. I can't fuck with that, bro. I can't fuck with no pussy ass niggas, man.
and the add of that is like we quick to fire on ourselves on somebody that look like us, but we ain't gonna fire back
Man,
on
we'll
them
kill the
others.
shit out of each other. Man, a nigga will
You know what
kill
I'm
you,
saying?
man, cause your
So
chain got too much
gotta
bling in it, man. A
have
nigga
a
will kill.
better understanding of who the ops is, or who the
Hold
enemy
up.
is.
Didn't I bring it up last episode? Last episode I said that. Who the
Yeah,
up?
but that's still real shit, though. That's still real shit.
Who the up, man?
It ain't the black and brown.
Say, it's a lose-lose.
It ain't no black and brown.
It's a
know what I'm saying?
lose-lose.
Real shit.
You know what? We got, man, niggas
It
need
can
to.
be the op.
Niggas need to
the
go
real
study the
person.
niggas need to go
Willie
study
Lynch.
the Haitian war. Niggas need to go study the Haitian war, bro. Like them niggas had to clean up first before they got down to business.
Got
You
their
know what I'm saying?
independence. Got their independence.
They had to run a fine tooth comb through themselves. You know what I'm saying? They had to smoke out the trouble. You know what I'm saying? And fuck them up right quick.
Harriet Tubman, they had.
So you can't go back and tell what's going down and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna go fuck these motherfuckers up in accordance to the plan. Niggas need to get this shit together, nigga. Like this shit is set. The game is set. You gon' go down, man. At least go down like a king. Go down like a G. Go down like a man.
That integrity.
Man, where your motherfucking integrity, man? You out here in the crib talking crazy to your motherfucking woman. Talking crazy to everybody on the goddamn internet, nigga. Well, won't get out here and talk crazy to these motherfuckers. Well, fuck talking crazy. Won't get out here and beat up somebody. Let's go beat up somebody, man.
Damn.
I'm saying though, somebody need a foot up there. It just got to be the right somebody. It can't just be anybody. Like, don't go get the nigga just because he on the wrong side of town and ran out of gas. No, we need the right ass to kick. This side, man, this foot'll go up some ass, man. This foot got experience going up some ass, bro. I got experience putting this foot up some ass, man. And I know how to put this foot up your ass so high, nigga, I won't sprain my ankle. But
even Malcolm X said that, you know what I'm saying, somebody put their hand on you, send their ass to the
fingerprints shouldn't even land on linens. Foreign oil shall not touch linens. As soon as you look like you want to touch. Hey, I'm cut from a different cloth. I can't speak for everybody else, man. I can't speak for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Hey, treat me every day like I got on all white. Be careful. Be careful.
I'm delicate.
You just certain things you can't rush up on.
Don't be rushing up on.
You know, you don't rush up on somebody in all white and act like you finna grab them around their shoulders. You're gonna be like, wow, you look good today, bro. All white, you clean, man. How you gonna keep that clean? You ain't gonna touch them. Nigga, treat me like that daily.
I'm gonna tell you one thing, man. And excuse me, you know what I mean? Excuse me, Tookie. I ain't even get up in it.
No, you gooch.
Say this one thing.
You gooch.
There's too many of our kings over here sitting on a throne comfortable where they at, man.
Man, we just lost a king, bro, to the judicial system on some bogus ass charges.
Let me tell you what the one difference between that king and everybody else is. That king was on his throne with his armor on. So when the niggas rushed to cancel, that nigga had his armor on and they had to be ready because he was ready to get one. He was gonna get something off before you took him off like that. Every other one of our kings out here, you have found your palace in earth, you have found your jewels, you have found your justice, and you have found your followers and you comfortable in your kingdom. But there's other people out there that ain't got their kingdom right yet.
Bruh.
And we can't be comfortable in ours and be sitting up in our linen fucking shirts and sitting up there with our sandals with our feet crossed. Nigga, that's not the way it goes, nigga. We sit on our throne with our armor, so when they bust through the door, oh, you thought shit was sweet? That's what it did. Sit on your throne ready like you ready to defend it, not like you happy to be there.
Big up, yo.
Like
big up Nas. Big up Nas, because what you describing right now is called King's disease.
Yeah.
When that paper when that paper get right and that lifestyle get elegant and fancy smancy, you can easily get infected. I ain't gonna say everybody get infected with King's disease, right? But I'm gonna say you can easily become infected with King's disease when you got that. You know the golden rule in the streets, man. A woman hardest test is when her man doesn't have shit. But a man's hardest test is when he has everything. You know how easy it is to tell a nigga fuck you when your pocket's on right.
Nick.
You heard me. This a nigga you done shared clothes with. Y'all done ate off the same sandwich, done shook some chips out of the same bag in a nigga hand with each other. Nigga done shared a jungle juice with each other, bruh. Then walked a few miles to get to the house. Then probably did some B&E together. You know?
Yeah, it's all good. And a message to all them niggas who believe that, and the niggas who motherfucker live that type of lifestyle, I got words of advice from you, my nigga. You do all that shit and you look down at the nigga and you ready to say fuck them, but you ain't got enough money to say fuck them bills. You ain't got enough money to say fuck that car note, fuck this big house. Hey, fuck everything, fuck me going to work today. When you got enough money to say fuck everybody, then make sure it's everybody.
Man.
Not just niggas who look like you.
Man.
Just say fuck. Hey, I agree with you, nigga. Get that, nigga. I want to get that money too, where I can say fuck everybody. I want to see when a cracker walks to my door, fuck you.
Yeah.
I got enough money, nigga.
Get off my land.
Get off my land.
Yeah.
Not enough money to just say when a nigga who ain't got nothing, I can say fuck you because I ain't gonna loan you nothing. Hey, I ain't gonna say fuck you because you got problems. I'm going to say fuck you because you hungry. I'm going to say fuck you because you doing something I ain't doing. No, say fuck you because it's fuck you. It's fuck everybody.
My Lord.
Stand on
you got the nerve to be looking at me like I got an anger issue. Listen to what I just had to hear.
No, it ain't an anger issue. It's an anger issue towards ignorance. I have an anger ignorance towards dumb people, bro.
Bro, I got one question.
Go ahead.
How can you talk like that with Mercedes-Benz symbols behind your head?
I don't talk like that because I got my armor on my throne.
Come on with it, Jack.
I'm going to go get mine. You come try and check me, nigga, you going to lose yours. But come get it. Come get it.
Yeah.
Come get it.
Yeah.
I want you to have it too.
Yeah. I ain't gonna tell you what it is I want you to have, but I want you to have it.
I want you to have it.
Yeah.
I want you to have it, right?
Yeah.
Come get it.
It's attainable for everybody.
It's right there.
Attainable for everybody,
It's right
baby.
there. You can acquire this. You can acquire this.
You can.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It's still made. We just gotta have our mental right.
Hey, you seen the movie Major Payne? You know? You seen the movie Major Payne? The trophy right there.
It's right there.
There it is. Come on. Come on and get it.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
That's definitely some real.
Yeah. Hey, I watched a movie last night with Cat Williams on it, man. He was a money laundering pastor. And this man had some young wild dope boy run up in his office trying to brandish his weapon on him. You know what I'm saying? Talking tough and big to him, right? he calm like the OG he is. You know, he like, you know, you came in here with that right there, thinking that showing me that was gonna do something, huh? And he was like, I really didn't come in here planning on talking to you long about nothing, old man. And he said, well, what I learned in life is there's a time to be tough, but when you're being tough, you also need to be prepared.
Damn right.
And as soon as he said prepared, this dude looked like a walking tomato. He was so big. He came in the room and cocked the AK-47 behind old boy. And old boy froze up. He reached around him and took the strap out of his coat. See, man, that type of sauce right there, that calm, peaceful sauce, but executed, that shit was executed with, man, he was so far ahead of that young buck, man. Just that short little thinking process right there, he executed. See, that's that sauce that's missing in the spaghetti right now, man.
Preparation.
Y'all don't want to listen, man, see.
Emotional intelligence.
Yeah.
These cats don't want to listen to the cats that know the recipe to the sauce. Man, you gotta look up to get high.
That motherfucker said that shit, didn't he?
Yeah. Goddamn.
Hey, hold on, man.
Niggas need to show some respect, bro. Hey, man, you gotta look up to get high.
Hold up.
You gotta look up to get high, man.
Hey, man, let me go write that down. Hey, somebody jot that down.
Hey, y'all do your best. Y'all do your best to see through that.
Yeah, that third eye wide.
Do your best to see through that, man.
In that church.
You gotta look up to get high, man. Stop playing, man. Show some respect, man. Folks ain't out here wasting their breath, man. When you recognize, when you respect somebody, you be like, that's an OG right there. When you,
What
an
are
OG,
you doing with yourself?
yeah, when an OG nigga show up, man,
That's real talk.
so game up, man. So game up. Show respect. Show respect, man. Like, look, it's a lot of potholes in the road that you can avoid if you just take time out to listen. You might not get it right now, but down the road, it's like a voice that'll echo to you.
And hopefully it ain't too late when you hear that motherfucker.
I'm just saying.
That's real.
Hey, man,
That's real shit.
the Most High ain't touched a lot of people to do things like this, to get in front of strangers and voice their opinion and try to share game advice, wisdom with people, you know what I'm saying? And with the hopes that you motherfuckers gonna actually get this shit, man, and stop playing. Unity, man, over everything, man. Unity, man, and second to that, man, just be motherfucking black. And maybe you niggas just don't understand what just be black mean. That mean, man, over any and everything, your loyalty is to your race.
Right.
Period. Your respect over anything is to your race. Your defense over anything is to your race. Your finances over anything is towards your race. You don't want to see nobody that look like you down. There should be no homeless motherfuckers. How can we ride around and not do something? All these vacant ass buildings and all these rich ass niggas. Most of these niggas homeless is motherfucking war victims. Veterans. Yeah, y'all call them psychotic, but them niggas done been through some shit. Take your monkey ass over to Vietnam, and every hour of every day you got explosions going on around you and bullets whistling through trees, and they telling you to move forward, and your mans is dying next to you, and you bring your motherfucking ass back and see if you gonna be a regular motherfucker, and then somebody forget about you and make you homeless. Nah. That motherfucker ain't crazy. That motherfucker just been through some shit. Motherfucker, you the one that's crazy for letting his ass go out there like that and just leaving him out in the open. Over anybody, you should be trying to take care of America's finest. Those that sacrifice to keep your elite deep-ass pockets with your central banking system, nigga. Your collection of central banking systems.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? We here. We know a little bit bit more than you think.
We got to take care of our own backyard first.
Niggas need to wake up to that. Man, hear somebody. Man, I hope niggas hear me.
Right.
Y'all need to wake up to some shit, man. Wake up to some shit, man.
I'm just saying I need to get
Go
right.
hot, yo. If you don't like read, man, if you still got old folks left in your family or around you that you respect in your neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that used to feed you when you was a jit or something like that, offered you some hand-me-down clothes or something like that when you was a kid, you know what I'm saying? Man, you need to go sit down and bleed that library out. Ask some real questions. Listen to their stories. You know what I'm saying? Before they gone.
Big fact.
And that's what I would have did with my great-granddad. I knew my great-granddad, born in 1920.
Yeah.
Right.
My granddad was born in 29.
But I wish I would have asked some more questions.
You ain't had the maturity for that. And I didn't either. That's why, you know what I'm saying, it come in stages over life. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, if I could, the first thing I would ask my grandfather right now, how in the hell do you stay married so long? Man, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the code? Because, man, y'all been together forever.
That type of life, the opposite lifestyle wasn't publicized as a positive thing. Shit, back in the day, you used to have back in the day, your peers would be looking down on you if you cheating on your wife.
No, that's real.
Your peers will look at you
because they had that respect and love for brother and sister.
Yeah, for all that. You're not gonna disrespect that woman and go do none of that. They all have respect for that. They understood getting off, but you wasn't gonna be making no second family.
Yeah.
Everybody understood getting off, but it ain't gonna be none of that. But that's not the lifestyle we live right now. That's not where we at. That's one of the biggest steps that we're gonna have to get over through this program and through what we're trying to put out is through fighting systematic control. It's a lot that we gotta deal with. It's a lot.
Man, y'all niggas need to be like motherfucking Caesar. And what's the name of the rest of them niggas? The Planet of the Apes?
Yeah.
Y'all niggas need to be like Caesar, and y'all need to break that primate ass mind of yours and step into that free mind that you have, that you feel, that you've been suppressing. So you don't get in trouble, so your ass don't go to jail, so your ass don't get killed.
Some of you niggas need to go watch the movie to go get some tips on how to man the fuck up and fight back.
Nigga, go watch a Rambo movie. Go watch a Rambo movie, bruh. Bruh, go watch a motherfucking Rambo movie right now, nigga. First Blood, right now, nigga. This bad. Yo, go watch a Predator movie. Go watch what Arnold Schwarzenegger do to these motherfuckers.
One episode of Roots a day and keep this heavy away.
Arnold Schwarzenegger put some motherfucking mud on him so they couldn't see his body heat. And got the going in to save Earth. He saved Earth. We ain't got one motherfucker out here ready to save one human. Fuck Earth.
Yeah, and you can play devil's advocate on that situation because it's so funny that they say that gangster music and everything influence violence, but goddamn, ain't we referencing Rambo, a big white man that shoots the shit out of everything?
Don't play no game. Even the last Rambo movie that came out when he was old, that man still got on that 50 cal and let that thing rain. He rocked the turtle. You hear me? Oh, if you're old school, you know what I mean when I say rock the turtle. You know what time it is. But yeah, he did that there. I think like this, man. I think like first off, y'all ugly ass niggas need to get in touch with King Lowdown and get you some sea moss because I know your house broken up. Save your household, man. Get you some sea moss, man. This shit'll get your blood flowing.
DivineSeaMoss90.com, man.
Hey, get that in your motherfucking bloodstream with a little bit of Hennessy, a little bit of tequila, or something. If you're OG, all you need is some Seagram's gin.
Blowing her ass off.
Or some Tanqueray. But get with my dog and get you some sea moss, man. What's that website again?
DivineSeaMoss90.com.
DivineCMoss90.com, man.
You be know where he was born.
Going on the. I think, hey, the boy got flavors. The boy got flavors over there, man. You got flavors, don't it, man?
Oh, yes, we got juices too on the website. CMOS juices.
CMOS juices. He out in the Georgia sun right now, wiping sweat, boy. Look at that. Yeah.
Oh, but it feels so good out here.
Yeah.
But we got 5 different flavors. We got the pomegranate. We got the apple mango. We got the green juice. We got a beet juice. And we got the orange carrot juice.
Orange carrot juice. You ain't got nothing with no mango in it?
Yeah, the apple mango.
Apple mango. Okay.
Yeah.
That'll be fine.
Yes, it is.
I don't know how mango mix up with apple. I imagine that's a different combination. But you got red or green apple?
We do red apples.
Okay. Washington apples?
We do red apples. The Honey Crisp flavors.
The big dogs that crunch when you bite them.
First of all, why is this nigga so well versed in apples?
Hey, man.
So
Hey.
it's funny you asked that. My son put me on this bird.
Hey, my man so well versed in apples.
So my son was like, you should try these apples. The Honey Crisp. I'm like, why they sweet? He's like, yeah, I like them. I've been eating them ever since then.
You been eating them ever since then?
Apples, though.
Hey, I like them big, dark, red Washington apples.
I think those are the ones I was using.
Hey, when the last time you found some fruit with some seeds in it?
That definitely ain't nothing in no apple.
They don't exist, nigga.
That's see, y'all being set up. Y'all eating that man-made ass fruit.
You can find seed the watermelon, but you gotta buy it.
Huh? I can't hear you because this man coughing while he trying to hit this cheap ass weed.
Hey,
Listen at him on that. You know that's some bonk. If you choking like that, that's some bonk right there.
Hey, fuck you, count, nigga.
no, I'm saying buy some watermelon on the side of the road. That's where you don't get your seeded watermelon.
Hey, that right over there smoking that Missouri flat.
You know what?
Hey, you smoking designer Dookie?
I'm about to present this nigga with the Arthur fist.
You said an author's.
Man, hey.
But go look at that meme, the author feast.
Hey, Arthur got his limits. Arthur got his limits. He'll beat you up too.
That nigga on the NFAC nigga. What you talking about?
Hey, word is bond. Word is bond.
Arthur fist,
Author
nigga.
stop being ready.
Yo,
Just on with his armor on.
hey man,
Yes, Lord.
y'all think this been a dope ass conversation today?
Yes,
Yes, Lord.
So, with that being said, man, I just want y'all to know, man, I've been knowing King Lowdown, shit, how many years now, man?
Yeah, I on the army was
About 12 years now, 12, 13 years? Somewhere in there?
about 12, 13.
Hey, man, let me tell you something about Lowdown. This man, I done watched him grow up, basically. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna give you your flowers, man. I done watched King Lowdown grow up, man. I remember when he was a youngin' in the military. I was completely out of the military, but he had stepped out and decided to live his life. And he from the side, he from the crib too. You know what I'm saying? He a split baby though. He a Georgia Memphis baby. But he got a lot of heart about himself, man. And one thing that I respect about him is that he got his own mind. I respect that about you, bro. You always been the one to just go and get it. Ever since I known it. Ever since I known you, man. You like, you'll listen, you'll hear it, but if it's on your heart, you're going to go do what's best for you regardless. And that ain't nothing but respect. And you a survivor. And you out here doing your motherfucking thing with your sea moss and shit. You trying to save everybody's marriage. Y'all men just don't have no clue. I hope y'all listening completely to what I'm saying. And he out here trying to save your marriages, man. And on the other hand, he out here trying to help you get married, man. All you gotta do is get you a little bit of this sea moss gel, man, and whip that thing up something special, man. And then next thing you know, I say 7 days once it get in your body real good fashion, man, and you keep it going consistently, man. By the time you get to the end of the month, you might be 22 again, 21 again, with a cold drink from the spot.
Rejuvenate themselves with sea moss, baby.
Yeah. Hey, especially, man, if you ain't got no children and you feel like you want some of that down, come on, get your old gallon of sea moss from a guy, King Lowdown, man. Get you a gallon of sea moss, man.
DivineCMoss90.com.
DivineCMoss90.com, man. DivineCMoss90.com. DivineCMoss90.com. That's almost like programming what I'm doing right now. DivineCMoss90.com. Ooh, DivineCMoss90.com. Go get your sea moss, man. Save your motherfucking household. Save your marriage, man. Get your blood flowing again, man.
Save your physical, save your body.
Yeah. Save your temple, man. Save your temple, man. Save your temple, man. Put some more of this mortar in between your bricks of your temple so you can stand firm another 1,000 years.
This holy water you can drink.
You can drink this.
But
Youth. Fountain of youth. The fountain of youth. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, I want to shout you out, man. I want to say thank you for coming, bruh. Man, I hope y'all got something out of this, man. Go back through this, man. Run a fine tooth comb through this, man. There was a lot of game, a lot of jewels out there. Once again, this is raw and uncut. This is what we do on the run and gun tip, man. I appreciate you, bro. Next time we have another thing, man, coming up, man, that I feel like is going to suit you, man, well, I want to bring you back up in here, man. Hit your boy T-Lo up. Let him know he got to be real soon, man, to come do this with me, man. Outside of that, man, you got anything you want to close out with before we go?
Shit, I appreciate y'all for inviting me to come on the show, first off.
Ain't nothing.
It's a great conversation, because we definitely got to get all this information out there to start the paradigm shift, you know what I'm saying, our mental shift. Outside of that, y'all can follow me on Instagram at UNLTD_life and my DivineCMoss90. So that's 2 Instagrams, DivineCMoss90 and UNLTD_life 90. Salute and hey, keep doing your thing.
All day, man. Hey, it is what it is, man. I'm going to keep doing this, man, until I can't do it no more. I had too much fun with it, man. And plus, we need this. Once again, man, this for us, man. If you're going to share this, man, share this to somebody that look like us, man. If you got anything that you want to voice, man, you are welcome to come on the show, man. All you got to do is leave a comment. I want to voice my opinion. You know what I'm saying? We're going to take care of that there. Outside of that, man, I appreciate y'all. And it's always going to be love, man. And with that being said, free Grandmaster J. Biatch.